Welcome to the channel, a Jaden Chase. Now, this is definitely a wicked act, and the worst part of it is that it happened after church, and a mother had to watch three armed criminals have their way with her two young daughters. Now, she said all through the tense drive, through that dark night, she thought that she and her two daughters would be killed and dumped by the three gunmen who took them after leaving church. Now, while the three gunmen did not take the lives of the woman and her two daughters, what they did has traumatized them for life. She was quoted as saying, "I was coming from church. I didn't expect that. They came up on us suddenly." She even said that the way they did it, she believes it was planned and that these individuals had known their route home from church. Now, the woman said, while ignoring her pleas to take their earthly possessions and just release them, the three men, one of whom has since been held by law enforcement after being identified by the three women, the woman and her two young daughters. Now, one of them was saying, "If you say one more time," or "if you say that one more time rather." Now, this was the gunman's statement after the mother called upon the Lord. Now, the mother says even though law enforcement has confirmed that the individuals were in their right mind, she seems that, or says that they seem to be either possessed or under the influence of drugs. She recalled that after they turned into bushes, she said to God, "God, you're going to make them kill me. You're going to make them kill my picnic." She says she continued to plead with God for the criminals to not take the lives of herself and her daughters. She says moments later, they stopped and the criminals' plans was in full display as they took turns on her young daughters as she watched helplessly from the vehicle. And for her mother, I come from church with our two youth, our two little daughter them, and for be abducted by criminals, taken into bushes, and forced to watch as the man them take turn upon our daughter them. I'm hoping to take the youth them to counseling, so that them can get the counseling where they need. Even she gonna need counseling too. While she never experienced it, she wasn't the person being ravaged. Our daughter them, where she care for, she raised. Them just come from church. And for the daughter them who actually got through the ordeal, them definitely need the therapy. And if you agree that the man them commit them wicked act, some of the wickedest man them part, drop a like on the video. Drop a comment in the comment section. And only the females on the island disgusted by these types of crimes. The man them also disgusted by the way these criminals are act on the island. Which is time least part of how over there make a post. I say one thing I agree with. The crime and violence will take place not only in a parish of origin, but in the entire country. Him say too much. Recently, the Marco make a post. Him say even him as a dancehall artist will make hardcore dancehall tunes, songs about guns. Him say to all crime and violence that take place on the island. I remember the Marco no reside on the island no more. He reside in Atlanta, Georgia. He must say based on what he must say on the media, he must say the crime and violence seems to have become a cultural phenomenon. Means that the people him feel like the crime and violence is cool, acceptable, and that is not the case. Artists have always maintained that they might describe or document what take place in the inner city communities. But I guess younger generations have misinterpreted the music. And now we see even hardcore dancehall artists. We sing some of the most known hardcore songs that say, no, the whole heap of shooting, the whole heap of crime and violence, the violence against women, the whole heap of things that we say take place. It's too much. When I hear, yeah, which gender, man or woman, there's no way we can uphold with a woman that come from church, with her two daughters them, man drive down upon her, take them away, carry them go in a bush, lock her in her car, and force her to watch three man take them turn upon her youth them. It's not right. And truth be told, once upon a time, in certain communities, once individuals commit these acts of crimes, the people will not wait upon law enforcement. The entire community would have turned out for them. Sending a strong statement. Say what you know we not support the crime and violence that we see take place. But talk to me in the comment section. Is crime and violence becoming the norm? Not just in Jamaica, but across the globe. Now on to the other stories making headlines today. Welcome to the channel. Now this is a very controversial topic. And with even the government stated to put legislation in place, are already having legislation put in place stating that without paternity tests, without a DNA match, fathers will not be allowed to add names to birth certificates of babies born. So when you born, there must a DNA test need to do before name can get added to the birth certificate. Now, the World Trade Center says that Jamaica has stopped the region for babies given to the wrong fathers. Let me continue what I want to continue the reason. Look at this.
You notice me have a jacket? Eh? You notice my jacket? Yeah? Purple. Yeah? Jacket. You so see the significance of my wearing my loud jacket. Today I wear it proud, yeah? Loud and proud in my jacket, yeah? Alright, let me start off this session by saying that, look, you don't know, say, people, and we're telling you now, Jamaican women, I love Jamaican women, yeah? They are loving, they are nurturing, they are absolutely caring, all the positive and good things you want in women, you can find them in Jamaican women. No. Having said all of that now, yeah, I want to share some information with you, see? And then after that, we come to a conclusion. Did you know that Jamaican women, in terms of paternity fraud, see, Jamaican women rank amongst the highest in the world. In fact, I will go further than that. Jamaican women are ranked the highest in terms of giving man jacket. Yes. I read 2 anthropological studies, right? One of them was about 4 or 5 years old, but I read it recently. And it suggested, in fact, the data is suggesting that almost 1 in 3 Jamaicans a jacket. Yeah, almost 1 in 3 Jamaicans a jacket, right? And I read another one now, which was a more recently published one now, that has the figure closer to 1 in, well, what the wording actually said is that 1 in every 4, 25% of all Jamaican fathers wear at least 1 jacket. Yes. There's another data. There's a data regarding the disputed paternity of children. Generally, the disputed paternity is it's a specific cohort. People who have reason for doubt whether the child is for them or not. Right? That cohort. Around the world, the percentage of cases that are fraudulent, see, is 50%. That are the worldwide rate. Right? In Jamaica, see, it is 70%. Let me call a state. You know what that means? Yeah? Jamaican women are the most skillfully deceitful women in the entire world. Yes. I find hard to reconcile this, against growing up in a Jamaican society, where it was drilled into our head that it is the men, the Jamaican men, are the worthless, promiscuous, wicked species, the Jamaican men, This is what we hear all our lives growing up, How Jamaican man worthless, and how we wild, and we have no woman, and we have no responsibility, and with this and with that. Yeah? But what this data is basically turning the tables, This piece of data, and look, we're not going around it. It has a big part.
As I say, a very controversial topic. And we see all the maternity leave being discussed. You know what I mean? More days being added. We see them as your fathers for now get this leave as well. That is also still being sorted out. Tell me what you think. But tap in the region though. Most jackets. Strange. And of course, these things present issues down the line. Like when somebody have filed for them youth and it is not actually their child. Things of that nature. Which are legalities, we'll throw it off. Because remember, you can legally adopt somebody and then file for them. But when you put on the paper, say, yo, you know what I mean? Biological, your children, them. And then when them check the stats and your youth, sometimes it stop or slow up certain process. You know my file. But talk to me like a message and tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, it's a pass through, click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course, stay tuned until the reason again. Live, love, and prosper.